Hi, everybody. I want to speak for a moment to those of you who are sincerely walking a spiritual path and who are also out there in the world earning money, paying bills, running households, businesses, or creative lives. Many of us were taught subtly or explicitly that if we're truly devoted to the Dharma, money shouldn't matter, or that it should somehow take care of itself if our practice is strong enough. But what I've seen again and again is that money doesn't disappear just because we meditate. It actually becomes one of our main places our conditioning shows up. Before taking this annual Money and Spirituality course, many participants describe living with a quiet but persistent weight around money. Some felt overwhelmed and afraid, avoiding looking at numbers, or kind of feeling frozen when it came time to make decisions. Others carried guilt about having money, or shame about not having enough. Many were overgiving, undercharging, or trying to be good spiritual people by minimizing their own needs. Does any of this sound like you? What struck me most is that these were not careless or unconscious people. These were sincere practitioners, people tracking their minds, showing up to retreat, serving communities, and still feeling confused, contracted, or alone when it came to money. And because money touches survival, belonging, and worth, it quietly drains energy from practice and from life when it's actually not met with care. Over the 4 weeks of the Money and Spirituality course, something very gentle but profound began to happen. Participants didn't suddenly become better with money. Instead, they became more honest and more present, and actually more kind with themselves around money. People spoke about increased clarity, increased relief, and increased confidence. About being able to look at their finances without collapsing or armoring. About making practical changes, tracking, adjusting, receiving from a place of steadiness rather than fear. Most importantly, money stopped being something separate from the path. It became a place of practice. It became sort of a teacher rather than a source of self-judgment. This course that runs in February is for spiritual explorers who don't want to bypass money and don't want to be dominated by it either. If you sense that money is asking to be included in your life, with the same honesty, with the same compassion, and with the same awareness you bring to meditation, this might be the right moment to listen. You don't need to be fixed, and you don't need to be ready, just willing to meet what's already there. Have a beautiful day.